Hey, Vikings Nation. SKOL. It's your boy, just another die-hard Minnesota Vikings fan, ready to dive into the juiciest news shaking up US Bank Stadium. Buckle up, because the Vikings just dropped a bombshell with their 2025 offseason moves, completely overhauling our offensive line after last season's brutal finish. You felt that sting in the playoffs, right? 9 sacks against the Rams? Ouch! But hold on to your horns. Have we got a game-changer in rookie Donovan Jackson? Picture this, a revamped O-line, a protected J.J. McCarthy, and a Vikings squad ready to pillage the NFC North. Today, we're breaking down how Minnesota turned disaster into dominance with their draft pick of Ohio State's Donovan Jackson at number 24. Is this the key to a playoff run? Let's unpack the hype, the stats, and what this means for our purple and gold. So, grab your SKOL chant, hit that like button, and let's dive into the 10 reasons why the Vikings offensive line revamp is the talk of Vikings news. What do you think about this draft pick? Drop it in the comments, and let's get this purple party started. The 2025 NFL Draft was pure chaos. Vikings fans, after a postseason where our O-line crumbled, 9 sacks in one game. Y'all, Kevin O'Connell said, enough is enough. The Vikings needed a rock-solid protector for J.J. McCarthy, and they shocked the mock drafts by snagging Donovan Jackson at 24. Only 9 out of 656 mock drafts had him coming to Minnesota. This 6 feet 4 inches, 315-pound beast from Ohio State is no ordinary rookie. With a wingspan in the 88th percentile, Jackson's got the length, power, and agility to dominate. Analysts like Field Yates are calling him a dependable, selfless player who put up elite tape at both guard and left tackle last season. That's the kind of versatility we need. So why the surprise? Jackson wasn't the flashiest name on the board, but he's a high-floor player, meaning he's ready to start now. Could he be the anchor we've been missing? Or did we miss out on a higher upside star? Tell me your thoughts in the comments, Vikings Nation. Let's talk about that playoff meltdown against the Rams. 9 sacks. 9. Our O-line looked like Swiss cheese, and Kevin O'Connell knew changes were coming. The Vikings front office didn't just tweak the roster. They went full Viking raid mode, targeting the interior line to protect our future star, J.J. McCarthy. Enter Donovan Jackson, the Ohio State stud who's got fans and analysts buzzing. Jackson's tape from Ohio State's playoff run is straight up nasty. As one ex-post put it, he was playing darn near elite left tackle ball in those high-stakes games. That's not just potential, that's proven grit under pressure. At 24th overall, the Vikings saw a guy who could step in and stabilize a unit that let us down when it mattered most. But here's the kicker. Jackson's not just a quick fix. An anonymous NFL coordinator told ESPN he's a solid 10-year starter who could make Pro Bowls. 10 years of dominance? SKOL. Do you think he's the real deal, or are we hyping him up too soon? Sound off below. Why did the Vikings go for Jackson? It's all about fit, baby. After last season's O-line collapse, Minnesota needed a player who could bring tenacity and reliability. Jackson's 315 pounds of pure power, paired with his agility, makes him a nightmare for defenders. He's not just a guard. He's shown he can slide to left tackle if needed, giving us options. Field Yates called this pick his favorite of the night, and I'm right there with him. Jackson's toughness and athleticism scream Vikings football. He's the kind of guy who'll pancake a D-lineman and then help his teammate up, all while protecting McCarthy's blindside. That's the purple pride we love. But let's keep it real. Some fans on X are wondering if we could have gone for a bigger upside pick. Was Jackson the safe choice? Or is his high floor exactly what we need? Hit the comments and let's debate this, Vikings Nation. Now let's zoom in on Jackson's game. This dude's a technician. His college tape shows a guy who moves like a freight train but with the finesse of a dancer. At Ohio State, he started 38 games, earning all Big Ten honors and proving he can handle the best D-lines in the country. That's the kind of resume that gets Vikings fans hyped. What makes him special? It's that blend of power and smarts. Jackson's got a 7-foot wingspan and the agility to pull and block in space, which is huge for our run game with Aaron Jones. Plus, his pass protection is rock solid, perfect for giving J.J. McCarthy time to sling it to Justin Jefferson. Here's the big question. Can Jackson translate that college dominance to the NFL? X-posts are calling him a really solid, well-rounded prospect with an A- grade. But is he elite or just really good? What's your take, SKOL Squad? Drop it below. Let's talk about the bigger picture, why this O-line revamp matters. The Vikings' postseason loss exposed a glaring weakness. We couldn't protect our QB or open lanes for the run game. Kevin O'Connell and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah knew they had to go big or go home. Drafting Jackson signals a commitment to building a fortress around J.J. McCarthy. This isn't just about one player. The Vikings are retooling the entire interior line to create a cohesive unit. Jackson's versatility means he could play guard or even swing to tackle if injuries hit. That flexibility is gold in a 17-game season. Plus, his leadership on and off the field is already turning heads in OTAs. So what's the vibe in Vikings Nation? Are we feeling confident about this new-look O-line? Or are you worried we're putting too much faith in a rookie? Let's hear your predictions in the comments. Let's get nerdy with some stats. Because Vikings News loves the numbers. Donovan Jackson allowed just 1 sack in his last 14 games at Ohio State. 1. That's the kind of protection J.J. McCarthy needs to carve up defenses. His 88th percentile wingspan and 315-pound frame make him a wall that D-linemen can't get around. But it's not just about pass protection. Jackson's run-blocking grades were top-tier, with a PFF score of 85.2 in 2024. That's huge for opening holes for Aaron Jones and powering our play-action game. Imagine Jones breaking off 20-yard runs behind Jackson's pancakes. SKOL vibes only. Here's the deal. Stats don't lie, but they don't tell the whole story. Can Jackson handle the speed and power of NFL D-tackles? What do you think his rookie season stat line will look like? Drop your guesses in the comments. Now, let's talk about the haters. Some draft analysts on X are saying Jackson might not have the elite ceiling of other prospects. They argue the Vikings could have swung for a riskier, high-upside player instead of a safe pick like Jackson. But let me ask you, after last season's O-line disaster, don't we need a sure thing? An NFL coordinator dropped this gem on ESPN. He's going to be a solid 10-year starter. Not flashy, but reliable. That's what the Vikings need to keep McCarthy upright and give our offense a chance to shine. Jackson's not here to be a superstar. He's here to win battles in the trenches, so what's your take? Did the Vikings play it too safe? Or is Jackson's high floor the perfect move for a team on the cusp? Hit the comments and let's get this debate rolling. SKOL Nation, let's talk about J.J. McCarthy for a sec. Our rookie QB is the future of this franchise, but he's only as good as the guys protecting him. Donovan Jackson's arrival could be the key to unlocking McCarthy's potential. A clean pocket means more time for deep shots to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Can you say touchdown city? Jackson's Ohio State tape shows he's a team-first guy who thrives in high-pressure moments. That's huge for a Vikings squad looking to make a deep playoff run. If he can anchor the left side, McCarthy might just light up the NFC North like a purple Christmas tree. But here's the million-dollar question. Can Jackson and the O-line gel fast enough to make an impact in 2025? Chemistry takes time, and we're counting on rookies and veterans to mesh. What's your confidence level in this unit, Vikings fans? Let me know below. As we head into training camp, all eyes are on Donovan Jackson. Vikings news reports from OTA say he's already turning heads with his work ethic and nasty streak. That's the kind of attitude we need in the trenches. Kevin O'Connell's scheme thrives on smart, physical linemen, and Jackson fits the bill. The X-buzz is electric. Analysts are giving this pick an A for its immediate impact potential. But the real test comes in Week 1. Can Jackson hold up against monsters like Dexter Lawrence or Aaron Donald? His college tape says yes, but the NFL's a different beast. What's got you most excited about Jackson's fit with the Vikings? Is it his versatility, his power, or just that SKOL swagger? Drop your hype in the comments, and let's get ready for a purple takeover this season. Alright, Vikings Nation, let's wrap this up with a big OL SKOL. The Vikings' offensive line revamp, led by Donovan Jackson, has us dreaming of playoff glory. This high-floor, tough-as-nails rookie could be the cornerstone of a dominant O-line for years to come. If he takes that next step, J.J. McCarthy and the offense are about to feast. The 2025 season is shaping up to be a wild ride. With Jackson anchoring the line, we might just see the Vikings pillage their way to the Super Bowl. But we need your voice in this. Drop your predictions, hot takes, and SKOL chants in the comments. What's the ceiling for this O-line? If you're as pumped as I am about Vikings news, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more purple and gold updates. Share this video with your fellow Vikings fans, and let's build the loudest SKOL Nation on YouTube. Until next time, SKOL Vikings.